Hey guys, Jeremy here from dailyphonebuzz.com. January 17th, 2011 marked the date that the internet ran wild about Steve Jobs. Now, no, Steve Jobs didn't unleash a new revolutionary product, but in this case, he's taking a leave of absence from Apple. Now, once again, he's taking a leave of absence due to health concerns. Those that aren't aware, in 2004, Jobs took a leave because he was diagnosed with cancer, and then in 2009, he took a leave of absence for a liver transplant. And well, now he's taking another leave of absence due to, well, health concerns that he's not telling us. Now, Jobs did say that he's not going to tell us because he wants us to respect his privacy. Don't be surprised if this comes out anytime soon. And well, the question is, who's going to be replacing Steve Jobs while he's away? And the answer is Tim Cook. Tim Cook replaced Steve Jobs in both 2004 and 2009 when he took a leave of absence, and the case is going to be the same for 2011. Tim Cook is definitely qualified for the job, but you might want to note that he's not going to be replacing Steve Jobs as the CEO. You might want to note that Tim Cook is definitely qualified for the job, and you also might want to note that he's not going to be replacing Steve Jobs as CEO. He's just going to be replacing his duties from now on until he returns. In fact, Steve Jobs himself is even going to be making some of the major decisions while he's gone. Now, what really could be the reason that Steve Jobs is leaving? What is the illness that's keeping him away from making, well, more revolutionary products for us? Well, according to William Chapman, a transplantation expert over at St. Louis, he says he hasn't examined Mr. Jobs yet, but he says there are basically two scenarios here. One, maybe something went wrong with the liver transplant and he's leaving due to that, but that is very unlikely. But what he says is very possible is that the tumor found in Steve Jobs' body in 2004 when he was diagnosed with cancer has, well, metastasized again, and he states that it's pretty hard to get rid of the tumor by a simple liver transplant. Or as investors and shareholders go, it's really tough to tell you what to do at this point. Apple stock has held up extremely well with Tim Cook before, but Apple's not necessarily in the same case as they were a couple of years ago. Last year, Apple surpassed Microsoft as the most valuable tech company out there in the industry, period, and they also got to $300 per share in the stock market. So it's really tough to say at this point. Apple stock has always held well with Tim Cook in hand, but being at the top of the mountain, will it go down now? That is a question we have yet to see. Regardless of whether you're an investor or not, what we all want, and yes, even the Apple haters out there, we just want Steve Jobs to come back working for the company extremely healthy. If you want to read much more on this topic, the full article you can find at dailyphonebuzz.com, and there's actually a link for this specific article found in the more description box of this video. Make sure that you check out dailyphonebuzz.com. You can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/TrogSherma5. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And until next time, this is Trog Sherma with Daily Phone Buzz, signing out.